If you clicked on this video, most likely your goal is to get in shape. It may be to lose weight, or it also may be to gain weight. But in both cases, you're on the right place, because on this channel you're going to find everything you need to know to achieve your fitness goals. Specifically in this video, I'm going to talk about why you cheat on your diet and how to actually fix that. So if you want to actually get some real life results from that, and get some real value from this video, listen closely and implement every single thing that I'm about to show you. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. Before we continue, you need to remember one thing. You're eating for performance and results, not just for pleasure. And if you want to actually make some progress and, for example, lose weight, you have to change your mindset about food. You have to look at food as a fuel. This fuel is going to allow you to build the physique you desire and is going to help you feel better throughout the whole day and look better, obviously. You're not a little boy, you're not eating just sweets because you like sweets, because obviously it's not going to help you to get you the desired results. So you just need to change your mindset if you actually want to make some progress. Now, first, you need to make your diet enjoyable, sustainable, and optimal. If you hate your diet, you will fail 100%. You may be eating scientifically the perfect diet that will get you to your goals, but you will never follow it if you actually hate it. Maybe you have heard that you need to eat, chicken and rice if you want to lose weight, because this is considered healthy, but you don't like chicken and rice, and maybe you're going to follow this diet for 1 week, and after that you're just going to have a cheat day full of 5,000 calories, and all the progress you have made is going to go to waste. So you need to make your diet based on your goals, but it also must be enjoyable for you. And look, enjoyable doesn't mean unhealthy. Don't get me wrong, don't be like, oh, you said that my diet should be enjoyable, so I can eat KFC every day and McDonald's. No, obviously this is not the right thing to do. Look, I also enjoy eating KFC and McDonald's, but obviously I don't do it because I know that it is not going to help me achieve my goals, and it is unhealthy. I'm going to feel way worse if I eat this kind of food. So obviously I avoid that, and you should avoid it too. So don't be like, yeah, it should be enjoyable, so let's eat some KFC. No. Second, your diet should be based on the results you desire to achieve. It may be to gain, lose, or maintain weight, while also being optimized in a way you can enjoy it and stick with it for a certain period of time. As I said, you have to create your diet the way that it is going to allow you to achieve actually your goals, but you also should enjoy it. Now, maybe you're not going to enjoy every single ingredient which is in your diet, but you should enjoy most of them. Next, your diet should include cheat days, but only when it's necessary. For example, your father has a birthday, or you're going to some kind of a restaurant, or it's maybe some kind of an event that you can't skip. You can skip, but you actually want to enjoy this event. Cool. In this case, you have to make sure that before going to this event, you have hit your protein goal for the day. Let's say, for example, your protein goal for the day is 120 grams of protein per day. Cool. Before going to this event, you're creating a meal which has, 120 grams of protein. You eat this meal before going to that event, and you need to make sure also that this meal is, the lower in calories as possible, because you want to save your calories basically for this type of event later. Let's say, for example, you're creating a meal, once again, based on your goals and your preferences. You create a meal which is 1000 calories, it has 120 grams of protein, and you eat this meal before going to the event. And now if your basically budget, let's see it like a budget. Your budget for the day is 2500 calories. This is the calories that you should consume if you want to lose weight. You have already eaten 1000 calories and you have hit your protein goal. Cool. Now you have 1500 calories left to basically enjoy yourself on this type of event, birthday, restaurant, and so on. Now, don't look at this like a cheat day that you can do every single week. No, once again, you do it only when it's necessary, when you can't avoid it, and you also want to kind of enjoy this type of event because you're already there, so at least you can enjoy it. It's fine if you do it like one or two times per month, that's perfectly fine, but don't do it too often, because if you're following your diet as close as possible, of course, if you have built it the right way, or if somebody has helped you to build it the right way that you can achieve your goals, the more you follow your diet, the more results you're going to have. So every time you have this kind of a cheat meal, you need to think about it that it's a step back and you have to avoid it as much as you can. And also another cool thing that you can do is actually use pre-workouts as a cool way to kill some cravings, because it's good to eat some carbohydrates before a workout, not a lot, but just enough to fuel you for the actual workout. So the best way to do it is going to be to eat, for example, a banana and a tablespoon of honey. It's going to be around 200 calories, and it's an amazing pre-workout. You're going to feel much better and you're going to have much better performance. Okay. But let's say, for example, that you really want to eat that chocolate bar. You have been basically dreaming about this chocolate bar for the couple of days. Okay, if you really want to eat that so much and you can't, get this idea out of your head, you can use it as a pre-workout, because you're basically going to use that energy and you're not going to overeat. For example, you have 200 calories for your pre-workout, which is cool. Just eat this chocolate bar, which is 200 calories, and after that go straight into your workout, and you're going to have energy, and you're not going to be binge eating like 2 chocolates per night for 1000 calories. This is a better option because you're going to kill your cravings while not fucking up your progress. So this is a great way to do it. Once again, don't do it every single day. Do it only when you really need it. Otherwise, the best pre-workout is basically banana and tablespoon of honey. So yeah, you can try it. As I said, that's an amazing way to kill some cravings. The second step is you need to understand that the more simple your diet, and basically your work is the same for your workout plan. The more simple it is, the better results you're going to have. The more simple your diet, the better. You will have more progress when you have the same routine over and over again and you eat the same things every single day. You have to create a habit, basically, of eating at the same time, every single day at the same time, every single type of food. So let me explain it better. As you can see here, you have two daily options. Imagine it like that. The first daily option is day 1. The second is day 2. On the first option, you have 3 different meals. For example, if you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you have 3 different meals. Option 2, you have another 3 different meals. And basically, this is your whole diet. You have only 2 options. You can't mix those 2 options. You just have 2 different options. 3 meals here, 3 meals here. The more simple it is, the better, as I already said. If you can stick only to one option, it is going to be even better. But I guess you're not as crazy as me, because I'm basically eating every single day just eggs and meat. My only, pre-workout meal, which is different than eggs and meat, is some protein oats. But I'm bulking right now, and that's why I'm eating oats. Otherwise, I would not be eating oats. But anyways, create 2 different options worth of 3 different meals, and for example, eat 3 days option 1 and eat 4 days option 2. You're going to have some kind of a variety, and it's still going to be pretty, structured in a simple way, and you're going to eat the same foods basically every single day, and it's going to be easier for you to follow this basically habit of eating the same food at the same time every single day, because your body is going to adapt to this new routine, and trust me, you're going to have way better results this way. You also need to make sure that you optimize for high protein. It doesn't matter if you're bulking or cutting, high protein. Your diet should always be high protein. maybe a little bit higher when you're cutting, but still, you need to optimize for that. You need to optimize for high healthy fats. By healthy fats, I mean the fat from the meat and the eggs, because it is healthy and it is basically the best thing for your body. So don't avoid it. Fat is not bad as long as it is natural fat, so don't be afraid of it. And the same thing goes for protein. I say natural protein because it has a huge difference when you're eating natural protein from eggs and meat, and for example, you're drinking protein shake. It's not that protein shakes are bad or something, but it is not the same because the quality of this protein is not the same. And the protein which is from natural food is going to give you much better results. You need to optimize for fast meal preps. It means that these overall 6 dishes that you have created for yourself, for your diet, in these 2 options, you need to make sure that you can create them fast. They're not going to take you much time because, as I said, we're optimizing for efficiency, and you don't want to waste any time. You want to, okay, I have 10 minutes to cook my meal. Cool. You know what is your meal, you know the ingredients, you cook it and you eat it. That's it. Simple, fast, and efficient. And as you can see here, the taste is on the last place. Because this is not the most important thing. I already told you that you have to change your mindset about food. This is your fuel. This is not just, for pure enjoyment. And still, it doesn't mean that the food that you're eating should be garbage on taste, because you can make a healthy meal pretty tasty. For example, if you put some ketchup and cheese on top of the eggs and meat, it's going to be amazing. It's going to taste amazing, and you're actually going to enjoy it. I enjoy every single day eating eggs and meat, and I have been eating eggs and meat for the past 3 years. And I still can't wait, for my post-workout meal, which is eggs and meat, because I fucking love it. So you can make your healthy meals taste tasty. But this is not your first priority, as I already said. And the third thing that we are going to go over is intermittent fasting. Coffee pause. So, this is not some kind of a magic pill or something, but this is a good system that will help you not exceed your daily calories and deal with hunger. Now let me explain. Intermittent fasting is not fasting for 3 days or something. It is just fasting for a couple of hours every single day, and these hours should be the same hours. For example, you are fasting 16 hours, which means you are not eating anything during these 16 hours. And you're eating for 8 hours. So by not eating anything, I mean literally anything. You can only drink some water, you can only drink some coffee, but only if it is black coffee without milk, without sugar. Yeah, you can add artificial sweetener to the coffee, that's fine. If it has 0 calories, that's fine. This is very important. You can also drink, 0 calorie drinks. It may be cola, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Monster. If it is 0 calorie, that's fine. But you shouldn't consume any calories. This is very important. So, benefits of fasting. First of all, it has a lot of benefits, like really a lot, but I'm going to tell you the most, the benefits that are going to be beneficial for you, that you actually care about. It improves your overall immunity. It helps you with, to lose more fat if you're losing weight, and it increases your focus and energy as nothing else, basically. It's really a cheat code if you're working in front of your computer, during the day. You want to be focused, you want to be dialed in. I'm telling you, this is the best way to do it. You're going to have much more performance if you're fasting during your work. So, how to actually do the fasting properly? You have to experiment a little bit. You can do it in the morning, in the evening, or both, basically. You need to understand that the more you fast, the better. It will be hard in the beginning because your body is not used to it right now, but if you do it for a couple of days, 1 week maybe, after that it is going to feel very natural, and it is going to be very easy for you to keep doing this every single day. It is going to help you because you're not going to be feeling hungry during those 16 hours. If you're fasting 16 hours, for example, you're fasting 8 hours, which is very low. Yeah, it's very low. You need to fast at least 12 hours, because 8 hours is basically just during your sleep, which is, basically you're not fasting. So at least 12 hours, this is going to be the minimum. And the more you fast, the better. Once you basically teach your body that you're not allowed to have food during those hours, it is not going to be hungry, and it knows that, okay, for 12 hours I can't eat, so I'm not going to be hungry, and at the end of these 12 hours I am going to be hungry, because I know that now it's the time for my first meal and I'm going to eat. Trust me, the first a couple of days are going to be awful. Yeah, it is hard. I didn't say that it is easy, but once you get over that, it will get easier, because after that you are not going to be so hungry, even though you're cutting and you're in a calorie deficit. So you need to experiment a little bit. For example, you can be fasting in the morning. As I said, you're sleeping 8 hours, and you can be fasting for the first 4 hours of the morning, for example, and after that you're eating your lunch. So you wake up at 9 a.m. for example, you're fasting 4 hours, and you eat at 1 p.m. This is going to be your first meal. So it's basically lunch or breakfast, call it, however you want, it doesn't matter. This is going to be your first meal. And you can also, fast in the evening. You can eat in the morning. You can, after that, eat lunch, and the lunch is going to be your last meal. So for example, it's 6, let's say it's 6 p.m. And after that, you fast until you go to bed. You fast during sleep, and you eat in the morning. So you need to experiment a little bit and see how your body responds, and how it's going to be basically easier for you to do it. Because, as I said, everyone is different. Your schedule is different. It also depends on your work. If, for example, you're working during the day, it may be better for you to skip breakfast, so that you're going to have more energy during the first part of the day, and only after that you can eat the lunch. And as I already explained, after that dinner, and after that you fast again. Or you can just fast the first 4 hours of the morning and the last 4 hours before going to sleep. It is also a good option. As I said, experiment a little bit, see which one works for you, and you're going to be feeling much better, because, as I said, you're not going to be hungry. You're going to lose more fat. Don't rely only on this. As I said, it is not a magic pill. At the end of the day, your calories, the amount of the calories you have eaten, are going to determine if you're going to lose the weight or not. But it is going to be a great tool to help you deal with hunger. And it is way easier for you to stick to the amount of calories that you have, for example 2,500, during those 8 hours that you're allowed to eat, instead of, for example, 16 hours, because you're going to be less hungrier during those 8 hours. As I said, apply everything I have said just right now, because otherwise you're just wasting your time watching these videos just for the entertainment. It's not going to change your life. It's not going to change your physique. You're here to make a change. You're here to build your body, build your physique. So you have watched the video. I have told you what to do. Just execute, and you're going to get the results yourself. It's not that hard. And if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to learn more about calisthenics, proper training, proper dieting, and so on, you can subscribe, you can like this video, you can check also my Instagram in the description. I'm posting daily stories. You can see my daily routine, you can see my habits. I'm sharing a lot of knowledge, a lot of interesting stories, so it will be beneficial for you if you want to learn more about working out. Once again, I hope that this video helped you, or it is going to help you, only if you implement actually what I have said until that moment. And yeah, have a nice day or evening, and see you in the next video.